I've got some good news for you. Say you want to play Football Manager, but you want to do it in America. Land of the free, home of the brave, land of absolutely no relegation or promotion. Well, guess what? We fixed that. The American Tiers database that we completed just by the end of the FM21 cycle is ready for the new year. Happy New Year, by the way. It's only fitting that since we're playing Football Manager 2022, we actually are getting into 2022. Am I the only person that was ever bothered by the fact that when they release the sports games, it's like the year that you're entering, but you haven't entered yet? Whatever. What we've created here is the American Tiers database. It is a 7-tiered, realistic feeling American promotion and relegation system that brings in all of the different intricacies of what it would be like to have this sort of system in the United States. We spent, when I say we, I mean Readthemeade, the main developer, and myself, a very long time coming up with the concepts. Reed spent a long time executing those concepts, and this whole team of people you see scrolling by now went into the testing of this database, the production of the kits and the graphics for this database that are going to make it hopefully a fantastic playing experience for you. So thank you so much to all of them. When I say realistic, obviously the United States is huge, and so we get very regional very quickly. All the way through the 7 tiers, there's dynamic relegation, so that regionality can stay maintained. What that means is if you have a couple teams get demoted from the top national league and all of them happen to be in the East, well then all of a sudden a lot of spots open up from the Eastern Division to get into that national division, and so on and so forth. I won't describe every detail to you, but I will teach you today how to install the Tiers database, how to install the graphics for the American Tiers database, and give you some ideas of what to look out for while you're playing in it. We're going to head down to the description so you guys can click a link, but on the way down you will see a big red button. It has the word on it. It's subscribe. If you think this is cool, if you find any video you've literally ever watched on this channel helpful, exciting, entertaining, invigorating, enlightening, we would appreciate it if you clicked that button. Half of you don't, and I'm fine. Sometimes you say that you're fine, but you're just not. Then you just... Anyways, there's a link down there to the page on FMBase. You go to download, then you'll have access to a zip file. Right now it's on Google Drive. By the time this video comes out, hopefully we'll be on a site like Mega or something, but the point is it's going to be a rather simple click to download, and then you choose where you want it to download. My choice would be in Documents, and then you go to Sports Interactive, Football Manager 2022, and Editor Data. When you download it, there's going to be a zip file that says American Tiers 22 zip. Just imagine that it's right there. You're going to right click that and unzip it. Hopefully unzipping a file is not something that's foreign to you. If it's not, I mean, if it is, there's a million tutorials on that, but essentially you take the compressed file, you unfurl it, you can unzip it here. You're going to go into the file you've unzipped and pull out AT22 1.0. It's version 1.0, and you're going to put that in editor data. That's what you need to be here. The other file you're going to copy and put into graphics. That would be American Tiers 22. I saved it for you right there. And then inside that, you're also going to see ZDB graphics. You are going to pull that out and just put it right here in the graphics folder. Those are the different graphics, logos, and such for the actual league itself, because this isn't just a database. This is a collection of things to make this entire experience in a tiers system in the United States completely authentic and realistic. And that completes the basic installation process for making this thing work. But it's not the only incredibly authentic thing that we are going to be talking about today, because we do have another shirt from Mystery Football, the official mystery shirt sponsor of this channel, because the prices are good and the jerseys are cool. If you don't know how it works, you click the link down in the description and you head straight to a website where you pick your size, and you're going to get a random authentic kit in the mail for honestly cheaper than if I tried to go to buy a kit at a store. Anywhere I've ever tried to go buy a kit at the store, you get that random shirt sent to you. You open it with the tried and true rip method, and out emerges your Mystery Football box. If you haven't seen this process before, you really don't watch a lot of my videos. You could change that if you wanted to. I mean, hopefully they're entertaining for you. Okay. And then you open the box. If you have seen this before, you're really just wondering which one I'm going to get. Very well taped here, but alas, I have broken through. I don't recognize this logo. I need my sheet to tell me what I got. Roma? Dude, this is Roma? Roma. That's really cool. I don't even... When did they switch to this? This is the Roma official 21-22 kit. I had no idea. And it's like more than twice the price if you wanted to buy it off the website. We just got their third jersey thanks to Mystery Football. Thanks, Mystery Football. Link in the description. They're really great guys. Longest tenured sponsorship we've had. And for good reason. Just a real joy. And so's the American Tiers database. See, everything in this video is about adding joy to your life. That sounded a little too saintly, but once it's in the game, the American Tier database is in the game, you go to start a new game, career, and then once you do that, it's actually going to be in the top right corner. You go to database and AT22 1.0 is already activated. So when we go to advanced setup and you go to the United States, you're going to see what you're hoping to see, which is a 7-tier dynamic relegation database that Readthemeade's done some absolutely incredible work to put together. And by the way, I mentioned how much work this already has taken and the fact that it's been play tested and as you can see is already activated. Like a round of applause. Seriously, go down to the comments section and thank Readthemeade for the amount of work that goes into this sort of stuff. Obviously, I try and compensate the people that are involved in this sort of stuff, but they still have to put in tremendous effort for one big bang, one big reward at the end, which is when we're finally able to release something like this on the new game. In this case, it takes a boatload of work from our testers as well, so just be sure to thank them in the comments. As you can see, all this stuff is loaded. We're going to load it all the way down, and that's the only league we're going to go ahead and load. We'll just load it up real quick so that you guys can take a look at it. So there, it's in the game. It's that easy. You can add it as playable, and obviously it can exist in every other world, right? So you can manage in other countries while this US database is still going on, and the installation easy breezy, beautiful. Now we come in, you can see that we have the majors, which is the top flight, and then what we basically bantered around would be the realistic names, right? You've got the Prime Division, the Chase Championship, the Netflix Championships, right? The different cups are going to have different there's a Whole Foods I forgot about the Whole Foods Cup, where we went through, we tried to name all these different things. But let's say you wanted to go all the way down to the Pacific League 2, right? A very regional league, all the way down at the bottom. And you've got different colleges like the UCLA Bruins, which make for incredibly interesting saves because they are mandated amateur sides, right? It's virtually impossible to get promoted too far. Or is it? You can play as Native American tribes, which we've added into the mix. Say in the Prime Division Southwest, you have like the Choctaw Nation. That's a particularly challenging save, or those are particularly challenging save because the financial resources are actually lower, trying to replicate real life situations. And then those clubs that are replications of other major 4 sports teams in the United States, like Foxborough in the Prime Division Northeast, that's the New England Patriots. You can tell the nickname is the Patriots. They have excellent financial resources, and they play in Gillette Stadium, so they're in an absolutely gargantuan stadium, and that is kind of a save with training wheels on. All the academies are down here. See, here's Fenway Kenmore, right? These are the Red Sox. So if you have a favorite team for the 4 major sports leagues, you can take control of that team and try to get them promoted as well. Thanks to all the play testers you saw at the beginning, this thing can simulate out into the future indefinitely. It is a fully balanced, fully functional 7-tier database with over 1,000 teams, over 90% of them real, a lot of them Phoenix clubs that have been resurrected from the ashes with this birth of the 7-tier American system, and it is all accessible for you to play in this new year. So welcome to FM22 if you just got it. If you've had it for a while, welcome to maybe your new save. The Tiers database on Football Manager 22 is ready. It's operational. The link is in the description, and so's the link to get yourself a mystery shirt. So there's 2 great links down there, and Twitch. I could be live on there right now. You wouldn't even know it unless you clicked the link. You got to do something while you're downloading the Tiers database. I mean, seriously.